Good morning, folks, and happy Tuesday to you. I hope and pray that this day has found you well, and I hope and pray that you are staying warm on these cold days. And it's interesting, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and as much as I would like it to be good and cold in the fall when it's deer season, usually we don't get that around here. And it tends to usually wait until after Christmas and everything before we get some shots of real cold. But as crazy as it may sound, y'all know that I'm thankful for it because maybe it's an issue of being born in January or something, but I just don't mind the wintertime. I can always bundle up. I know that some people don't really like wintertime, don't really like the cold, and I've got absolutely nothing against them. Folks are free to choose what they like and what they don't like. But in any case, I hope and pray that you are staying warm, and I hope and pray that you are not only physically warm, but that your spirit is warm in the warmth of God's love. Let me share with you today from the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter number 5, and verse number 15. Paul says, "See that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men." Paul is talking to the church at Thessalonica. He is giving instructions on how we as Christians are to be ministers to the world. Think about this. We all know the golden rule. It was funny that back when I was on active duty, especially when I was a basic training chaplain or a advanced individual training chaplain, that I would do my welcome brief to the new soldiers that we would get, and I'd always ask them if they knew the golden rule. More often than not, one or two would say, "Do unto others as others have done unto you," and that's absolutely wrong. Christian, we are exhorted to do unto others as we would have them do unto us. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you wish for people to do evil to you? Do you wish people to do wrong to you? Now, understand what I just asked. Do you wish it? Not do they do it, because yes, people will do us wrong sometimes. People, God forbid, will do some evil unto us. But Christian, we are exhorted to not render evil for evil. It says right here, I just read it, "See that none render evil for evil unto any man." Paul is talking here about how we are to minister to one another. In layman's terms, let me put it this way. I am to ensure that you as a Christian are not doing evil unto evil. And then right back, you're supposed to be ensuring that I don't render evil unto evil. See what we mean there? We have to exhort one another as ministers of Christ, that each other is following that golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I love it how Paul puts it right here. And you see in chapter number 5 of 1 Thessalonians, Paul is giving what he calls those final exhortations in this particular letter. In verse 16, he tells us to rejoice evermore. Y'all remember what I've been saying. Have an attitude of joy no matter what the circumstance may be around us. He says, pray without ceasing. Remember, I always tell you to be in a constant attitude of prayer. In verse number 18, in everything give thanks. Not for everything, but in everything give thanks. For this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. What else does he say? Quench not the spirit. Despise not prophesying. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good. Abstain from all appearance of evil. And then I go back to verse number 15. I'll read it. I won't read it verbatim here. Minister unto one another that we are not doing evil unto somebody who may be doing us evil. Observe the golden rule. And then in verse number 23, after all of those exhortations, what does Paul say? He says, "And the very God of peace sanctify you wholly." Isn't that a wonderful promise there, Christian? When we follow those simple rules, do what we're supposed to be doing as ministers to one another, and ministers to the world around us. And the very God of peace sanctify you wholly. What a wonderful promise we find there, Christian. And I hope and pray that you are encouraged this day by that promise. And I hope you have a wonderful day in the Lord. Love you, folks, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. God bless you.